Aftermath. Following Steppenwolf's defeat, the Justice League disbands temporarily to handle crises in their own worlds. Superman helps rebuild Smallville and reconnect with humanity. Wonder Woman returns to Themyscira to report the events. Aquaman negotiates peace between the surface world and Atlantis. Batman begins funding metahuman detection and defense systems. Cyborg monitors boom tube signals. Whispers of Apokolips. In a dark location, Lex Luthor tells Deathstroke about a cosmic god named Darkseid, who orchestrated Steppenwolf's invasion. Lex has been studying ancient artifacts and signals. They begin assembling a team to prepare Earth for order through domination, unaware they're playing into Darkseid's plan. The Cosmic Warning. A battered Green Lantern, John Stewart, crash lands on Earth, nearly dead. He's taken to the League. Through a painful vision, he reveals that New Genesis, home of the new gods, is under attack. He shows glimpses of planets consumed by Darkseid's forces. He warns the League that Earth is next. Preparing for war, Batman and Wonder Woman begin recruiting. The Atom, Zatanna, Blue Beetle, and Hawkgirl are hinted at. Cyborg constructs the Watchtower, a space-based defense system using leftover Kryptonian and Apocalyptian tech. Themyscira and Atlantis begin forging ancient weapons of war. Superman trains in the Fortress of Solitude. The fall of New Genesis. We cut to the dying world of New Genesis, where Darkseid and his generals, Kalibak, Granny Goodness, and Desaad, lay waste to the new gods. Highfather is killed. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda narrowly escape, boom tubing to Earth, carrying a mother box and warning that Earth is the final battleground. Injustice awakens. Lex Luthor unleashes the Injustice League. Deathstroke, tactical leader. Black Manta, underwater sabotage. Cheetah, enhanced speed/aggression. Riddler, tech genius. And Martian Manhunter, who is mind-controlled via alien tech. Lex uses Apocalyptian relics to enhance his team. He calls them the real defenders of Earth. Nightmare visions. Bruce continues having vivid dreams of a dystopian future. Superman as a tyrant, Earth in ruins, Flash in a ragged suit, Mara crying in blood-stained water. Barry tells Bruce that these dreams are not fiction. They're warnings from the Speed Force. The key moment, Lois Lane dies. The first wave. Darkseid launches a full-scale attack using boom tubes to deploy parademons, hunger dogs, and elite Apocalyptian warriors across the globe. Themyscira and Atlantis each fight alone. The League splits up to handle the invasions, stretching their forces thin. Flash saves a collapsing central city but sees many civilians die. Divided they fall. Luthor uses a decoy Kryptonian ship signal to lure Superman away. During that time, the Injustice League strikes the Batcave, where Lois is hiding. Despite Alfred's protection, Lois is killed in an explosion, which Luthor ensures Superman witnesses, blaming Batman. Superman collapses in agony, and the anti-life equation takes hold. The turn. Superman dons his black suit once more and annihilates a Parademon battalion. Too violently. His morality fractures. Darkseid speaks to him telepathically. Within hours, Superman becomes Earth's conqueror. He executes Luthor for betrayal, vaporizes Deathstroke for disrespect, and becomes the ruler of Earth. The League shatters. Resistance rises. Years pass. The Knightmare world has arrived. Batman leads a small resistance. Cyborg, Mara, Flash, Deadshot, and an emotionally shattered Joker, kept close to manipulate the timeline. Wonder Woman and Aquaman are dead. Green Lantern defends off-world colonies. Earth is a wasteland under Superman's fascist rule. Flashpoint attempt. Cyborg and Batman discover a way to send Flash back in time again by merging a mother box with the Speed Force. They build a cosmic treadmill. As Superman closes in on the base, Barry begins the run. Joker distracts Superman with a suicidal final joke. Buying seconds. Second chance. Barry reaches the key moment, Lois in the Batcave. He phases through time and warns Bruce. This time, Batman pushes Lois out of the blast's path, taking the explosion himself. Alfred dies in the chaos. Bruce's sacrifice prevents Lois's death, and severs the anti-life link in Superman's future. Superman Reborn. As the timeline heals, Superman, still shaken, regains his sense of self. He returns to the Watchtower. Batman's death devastates the team. Wonder Woman comforts Clark. They all agree, Earth must stand united against Darkseid. Clark buries Bruce next to his parents and vows to lead the final stand. United Front. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda unlock a hidden Omega Gate, an ancient weapon against Apokolips. Green Lantern summons forces from the Green Lantern Corps. Martian Manhunter regains his mind and offers Martian tactics. Atlantis, Themyscira, Star Labs, and civilians form a united Earth Defense Army. Battle for Earth. Darkseid arrives with his full fleet. A global battle unfolds. Themyscira leads sword forces. Atlantis commands sea monsters. Lanterns fight in space. Superman battles Calabac. Wonder Woman faces Granny Goodness. Flash dismantles boom tube stations. Cyborg hacks enemy tech mid-battle to destabilize Parademon hierarchy. Gods clash. Superman confronts Darkseid in an epic duel across Earth and the Moon. Cyborg taps into the Source Wall to boost the Watchtower weapons. Green Lantern traps Darkseid. Big Barda sacrifices herself to delay Darkseid. Superman nearly dies but is saved by Flash and Wonder Woman, combining powers. Victory and loss. Cyborg closes the last boom tube by fusing himself with a mother box permanently. Atlantis suffers heavy losses. Diana is scarred. Earth survives, but many are dead. Superman, now weary of power, says goodbye and hands leadership of Earth to Wonder Woman and Flash. Legacy. Months later, the world begins rebuilding. Flash starts training new speedsters. A school for metahumans opens. Mara becomes Queen of Atlantis. Lois is pregnant, and Clark leaves a letter for his future child. Diana returns to Themyscira as Queen. The League is gone, but its spirit lives. Beyond Justice. In deep space, Brainiac observes Earth, intrigued by its resistance. He sets a course. Meanwhile, in Gotham, a young masked figure stops a mugging. It's Damian Wayne, mentored by Nightwing. The next era of heroes begins. Screen cuts to black with the words, "The justice is eternal."